It's the Lingus Mafia podcast, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, shit. Did I forget to play the opening? I never put the song in, ladies and gentlemen.
You did this on the wrestling show.
I've lost my mind, Greg. Let me let me put in the song here by magic.
Where is my mind?
Here we go.
Yeah. Yo, it's the Lingus Mafia, cold-blooded empire. Cav the boss man, spitting flames, no need for a lighter. Fausti walnuts, consigliere with the game plan. Break bread, sip wine, control it with a firm hand. We the mafia, microphones the arsenal. Streets tuned in, every line so audible. Crack mics like safe codes when the crew spit. Rob dropping 1 minute, gems so ruthless. Underboss Greg Norris, the flex, colossal. Big time moves, yeah the man stay hostile. Rob with the skits, precision like a marksman. Every bit a hit, yo the crowd stay locked in. We the mafia, mics the heat we carry. Podcast kings, no need for canary. Dropping truth like bricks in the concrete jungle. When the crew unite, the vibrations rumble. Plots run thicker than spaghetti on a Sunday. Money, fame, loyalty, but only done one way. Respect gets earned, never pass it like a blunt. Lingus family ties with the throwback funk. We the mafia. You hear the drum knocking, street tales told, every jaw start dropping. Soundtrack vibe for the streets eternal. Lingus Mafia reign, now that's infernal.
Now, welcome to the Lingus Mafia podcast, ladies and gentlemen. Greg, that you owe us $100 for that song being made, by the way. So.
They took it out of my envelope.
Oh, you have to love the new artist that we have on tap. His name is AI, and
it was Al.
Allen Iverson.
Not him. So much fun stuff that I've been fucking with. Speaking of Al, Faust, I said, you know what? I'm going to make a song for Al.
Oh, yeah?
Yes, I am. I'm going to make a song especially for him. Let me find it for you, actually. Here, hold on a second. Okay. Here we go. This one, I believe, is... Let's see. Oh, the top one. Okay. Here we go. I nearly pissed myself.
The cat's got no job, man, he's always out. Sitting at home with that long-winded pout. His kids run wild like a hurricane spin. Can't even blame them, what a mess they've been. Cat can't hang cause his wife's got the chains tied on his ankles like a ball with her name. Every time I call it's the same old scene. He says, man, I wish, but the missus is mean. Oh cat, you're slipping off the rails. Your life's a sad ship with torn up sails. Your wife's the captain of your sinking deck, while your kids tear the rest to a beautiful wreck. He's the king of excuses, he'll never be free. Sorry bro, my wife's mad at me. Every now and then I give him a try, but the cat disappears like fog in July. Remember back when the world was our own, before your house turned into a combat zone. Now all I see is a man worn thin, a shadow of the rebel that you've once been. Oh cat, you're slipping off the rails. Your life's a sad ship with torn up sails. Your wife's the captain of your sinking deck, while your kids tear the rest to a beautiful wreck.
I think that could be a hit.
That's a good song.
It got a jam to it.
Is that Morgan Wallen?
Oh cat, you're slipping
slipping off the rails. Your life's a sad ship with torn up sails. Your wife's the captain of your sinking
lighter.
deck, while your kids tear the rest to a beautiful wreck.
You guys do like the kids, yeah, with the phone. There you go.
I go old school, okay? There you go.
That's pretty good.
Yeah,
That's wonderful.
That's a good one. Let me talk amongst yourselves for a second, because of course I got a fucking phone call with boss.
Of
Call back. I'm like,
course.
All right.
fuck, here we go. I'll be right back.
Hey, so Giants 3-1. Too bad the fucking Padres are 5-0 and the Dodgers are 6-0.
Oof. That's going to be the story of the season.
Yeah.
They're just trying to get that last wild card spot.
I actually, I went to ESPN.com and went to the playoff section. I'm like, so if it ended right now, the Giants have the second wild card spot.
No, there you go.
So yeah, stop the count.
Oh man, that AI is crazy. So he did the same bit on the wrestling show.
Yeah.
Where he's like, "Oh, I forgot to put the music in." I was like, "Oh yeah," and then he played like a new intro song for the Wrestlinga show.
Yeah.
I'm like, "What is this? This isn't bow legs."
Yeah.
And he's like, "No, it's AI." Wow. And all he did was put in a few like
Notes.
words. Yeah.
How come you didn't put anything about
scary.
forklifts in Al's song?
Oh, I know. I
That'd
wonder how
be-
many
that-
prompts he actually put in there.
Well, that's like, his home life. Then he could do his work life.
There you go. Song about being a forklift operator. I like that, how that was like a bluesy country song.
At first, I thought it was Real Men of Genius. I thought like you guys found a Real Men of Genius song that lined up with Al. Excuse me, the cat.
Cat.
At
But
this point, it doesn't matter anymore what we call him. He's
Yeah.
gone.
But it is scary how they can take just a few words and make a whole fucking song out of
Yeah,
nothing.
it sounds like a real person too.
Yeah. And it made sense. What was you're a sinking ship with torn up sails? That was pretty good actually. But I've seen other ones too where they just take lyrics and you can have it done by somebody else's voice, like I've seen different like wrestling pages where they take wrestling themes and then
Yeah.
like they had the Usos song. They're like, okay, but it's Tupac. So it's the same lyrics, it just sounds like Tupac rapping.
Oh,
rapping.
yeah, like they have like, don't they have like stuff like where like you can have Snoop read something,
Mhm.
or or Barack Obama will read something to you or something like that.
I've seen those like ads for apps like that too, where it's like
Yeah.
videos. Where I've seen like an Instagram ad where it's like, "Hi, I'm not a real person. I'm an actual AI, but you could program me to say whatever you want for your digital ad." I'm like, what? And then
Or
it shows like different people, white person, black person, whatever, and you type it in, they'll say whatever the fuck you want it to say. It's
yeah, I
crazy.
wonder if you can get Morgan Freeman to say some racist shit.
I don't think I could
Probably.
get specific people to say certain things, but so like,
We're
go ahead.
Greg was saying the next song needs to be about him being a forklift operator.
Oh, you think?
You're
Faust,
right in
that I-
mind.
hold on a second here. I will show you the cover of one of the
Oh,
songs.
Oh, there's cover art. All
comes up
right,
with
nice.
cover art too.
There you go.
Ah,
Yes. I don't think this one was as good. I'll play it. The other one was better because this one, like, I
Can we
forgot
submit
to
this
put.
to Spotify now?
Well, apparently, like, you own these songs and I own them, so I could be rich. This, like, I forgot on the first one to write 90s rap because all of these I write 90s rap. And it came out better with the fucking blues, I was like, oh, I
Oh,
fucked
it's
up a
great.
good one. I'm like, great. So these weren't as great, I don't think. It's like a minute 36. Here, I'll play it for you.
Yo, 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 yo. the one to know. The one to know. Yo, cat in the corner. Dreams looking slaughtered. Clock ticking, dog days, chest feeling bothered. Kids run wild, house of riot, pure mayhem. Wife cut the leash, now the streets won't claim 9 lives on the line. They slip into his paw. Every movie make, life slap him with the claw. Stray dreams fade, can't land when he jump. Scratching at the surface, but fate got him stumped. Man at the gym, spotter held the bar crooked. Weights crashing down while his ego got whooped quick. Phone cold as ice, no reply, no buzz. Group chat dead silent, no laughs, no love. He used to prowl loud, now he pacing in the alley. Echoes of the past, broke dreams in his tally. Forklift grind, heavy load on the soul. Moving boxes while the world trying to swallow him whole. Eviction notice, landlord came walking. House about to ghost like them dogs out in the dark, man. Kids need clothes, fridge humming on empty. Heart heavy as the bags hold short, mind shifty. 9 lives on the line, they slip into his paw. Every movie make, life slap him with the claw. Straight dreams fade, can't land when he jump. Scratching at the surface, but fate got him stumped. But when the day
Oh, you know what? You should put like his resume notes in there.
Oh fuck. So
A few too many actual cat puns in there, but it was still pretty good.
well, here's the funny thing about it. So I start to write stuff like you have a character only, you know, a certain amount, and so you're like just doing bullet points almost. Like I write. I said Al, and I said rotten life, like can't do anything, never replies on a text, no job.
Put that the wife holds him down.
I said why?
Or does it
What
just-
I said either he's too lazy to go out or his wife won't let him. So I wanted to have both. You can choose whatever. And anytime I submitted, it went defamation. We can't do this.
Oh,
It wouldn't let me. So when I wrote
Defamation.
cat, it fucking allowed. And I was
You
like,
can't
oh,
write
because it's not a
diss tracks?
person. And I'm like, oh, okay. So I was fucking around with that kind of a thing. I did 2 Marks 1 Pod, and I did certain things, like it ignores certain things. Like the first Lingus one for us, I wrote all the stuff. I said, theme to podcast, and I said the name of the podcast, and I said the boss, Cav Manning, Consigliere, Fausti Walnuts, Underboss this, Rob with 1 minute write-ins, or you know, it was like all those things, and then at the end, like saying everything, and then it was, and Greg has a big dick. And it ignored that he had a big dick. And I was like, fuck, I wanted it thrown in there. Greg Norris with a giant cock or something. But like, I guess it won't do it. And I'm like, fuck, okay. But like, I did something like do about the Bears. You know, it was like just whatever the fuck, you know, and doing stuff. I did my Cavalier thoughts. So I wrote for the 2 Marks 1 Pod, and I said, you know, fucking suit jerks off to AEW, whatever, and I like said, and never been laid, and it like ignored, I think, that part. And I'm like, come
defamation.
on. I'm like, at least it did something. So I'll play you the 2 Marks one. Let's see how this one is.
You sent to the suit. Have you sent it to
No,
them?
they
yet?
don't even know about it. So hopefully they listen and they'll fucking hear about it. So if they want, I could send them. I would have my own page. I haven't made it public yet because I wanted you guys to hear stuff. And you just see all the plays, like how many times people played it and all that kind of shit. So here we go.
Yo.
Listen.
2 Marks on the mic, we ready to flex. Breaking down the madness, no need for a ref. Suit and Mark in the ring, now here to explode. Turn the dial up, welcome to 1 Pod's code. Suit Williams on the block with his AW binds. Wrestling dreams, untouched ribs never unwinded. Chasing that title belt, no dates in his draft, but he got bars on the arc when he crashed. 2 Marks, 1 Pod, sitting in their lane, talking about the game while they dodging disdain. Suit with the chairs, Mark reppin' maize and blue, dropping bars every week, best believe it's true. Mark from the crib, big house, dreams large, Ann Arbor vibes, pumping through his heart. Tailgate king, throwing spiral schemes, but in the pod, his wisdom reigns supreme. Wrestling reels and Wolverine stats, debates get wild, they ain't holding back. Suit in a suit, Mark fresh in a tee. different lanes, but the synergy's key. Suits got V triggers in his metaphor locker. Mark spitting strategy like he's Tom Coughlin's doctor. Tables and touchdowns, belts and game scores. Two marks collide, never a moment bored. Yo. Suit Williams on the block with his AW binds. Wrestling dreams, untouched ribs, never unwinded. Chasing that title belt, no dates in his draft. But he got bars on the arc when he crafts. Two marks, one pod, sitting in they lane. Talking about the game while they dodging disdain. Suit with the chairs, Mark repping maize and blue. Dropping bars every week, best believe it's true. Mark from the crib, big house, dreams large. Ann Arbor vibes, pumping through his heart.
So it kind of goes through the same thing.
King, throwing
Yeah.
spiral schemes.
But
Second
like,
verse, same as the first.
yeah, but the thing is too, they give you two of the same song with different music, so you choose which one you think is the better one. Like, here's the opening for this show. No, like, here's the one we played, right? Let's see. You hear the music to it just to remind you what the music was like.
Yeah. Yo. It's the Lingus Mafia, cold-blooded empire. Cav the boss man, spitting flame.
So I was like, now here's this. It's the same exact song, but with the different music. And here was the other version of it.
Yeah. Yo, it's the Lingus Mafia. Cold-blooded empire, Cav the boss man, spitting flames,
do
no
you
need
prefer?
for a lighter. Fausty walnuts, consigliere with the game plan. Break bread, sip wine, control it with a firm hand. We the mafia, microphones the arsenal. Streets tuned in, every line
like
so
both.
audible.
Really? See, I like the first.
I like one.
I think I like the first one better.
Yeah.
Minute gem so ruthless. Underboss Greg Norris, the flex, colossal, big time moves.
First
Yeah,
one
the
hits harder. This one's more chill.
Yeah, this one is a lot more. So I have another cat one. Let's see what this one was. I did like 3 fucking cat ones because I was writing as many things as possible. Let's see. We did the cat blues. So here's
He
this
needed
one.
the money.
This one called "Cat Got No
Oh.
Game." Here's the 2 different versions, but the same music, same lines. Let's see.
Yo, cats on the couch, remote in his palm, claiming he's retired from the working man's qualm. Got his wife screaming, kids breaking the calm. Text on red, detached like a cyberpunk song. Cat, why you stuck like gum on the floor? Ghosting the homies, what you dodging us for? Yo, cat, you ain't riding, you ain't even on tour. Closed door, ain't the king, just a me out on shore. Told the crew we roll deep, but cat never show. Blame the wife, blame the kids, a no smoke pro. Legends of the block, cat used to glow. Now he's MIA, shadow faded on the low. Cat had dreams, chased them halfway, till life came calling bills in the hallway. Hung his cleats, threw his swagger away. Sweats on, lost spark, just stuck on re. Brighton kids screaming, chicken nuggets they plea. Wife yelling, take the trash out, why's the sink a C? Text me back, nah, cat ain't got that G. Used to run the city, now stays home for free. Cat, why you stuck like gum on the floor? Ghosting the homies, what you dodging us for? Yo, cat, you ain't riding, you ain't even on tour. Closed door, ain't the king, just a me out on chore.
So is that now with a different beat?
Yo,
I guess it was the 90s did that a lot, right?
yeah.
Yo, cat's on the couch, remote in his palm, claiming he's retired from the
Which
working
you
man's
prefer?
qualm. Got his wife
Yeah, the
screaming,
first one,
kids
the
breaking
other.
the calm. Text
Yeah.
on red.
Oh fuck. Play one for Greg, the wrestling one that he hadn't heard. Let's see. I'll play the Cavalier Thoughts too. I'll play Cavalier Thoughts is here first.
You gotta do a cold brew in the style of
I can
Motley
do.
Crue.
I can, oh. So here's I don't know which one is better actually of this. If my boss keeps fucking calling, Faust, what the fuck with this? 1 minute. I need to be like Cat and lose a job. Hold on.
Yeah, this would be a good time to play a Rob 1 minute clip. We don't have one this week. Let's talk amongst ourselves.
Yeah, he'll be back next week.
Yeah. Let's talk Niners.
All right.
How do you feel about this offseason? Are we gonna sign Brock before the draft? When what's happening?
We'll sign him midseason.
Mid-season.
I mean, why not? What's the big deal?
Or he just says, I'm not showing up unless I have a new contract. I
But
can't see him
he's
holding out, but
he's under contract though. It's not like
yeah.
he's not, and
But a
he's
lot of
like,
players are under contract and they sit out.
yeah, I
don't know.
guess.
I don't know. I just got weird vibes in this offseason so far.
Yeah, I mean they let go a lot of really good players. I know they kept some
It's
really good players on the other side of the ball, but
yeah, but
or-
the people they brought in are all like special teams guys. Like there's no starters they've brought in. And I feel
Yeah.
like they're gonna rely too heavily on the draft.
Hmm.
And they have a history of not all the draft picks hitting. Last year they
Yeah.
had a good ratio, but still you're gonna have a bunch of young guys. I don't know. I mean, the guys that left, I get it, but they have replacements.
Yeah, they were all like a lot of them, or a few of them were just rentals, like Hargrave and
Yeah,
and
Hargrave just
Floyd.
didn't work out because he got hurt. Floyd, I don't think they were paying him that much. That kind of
No, they
surprised me
weren't.
they let him go because he was healthy all the time. He didn't miss any games. Like at
Mm-hmm.
least he played, and now they have nobody on the defensive line.
Yeah, Greenlaw's gone.
Yeah, but I mean, everybody else like Ward, they drafted last year, so you got Renardo Green to replace him.
Yeah,
I liked Hufunga, but he was always hurt, and they drafted
Yeah.
Mustafa to replace him, and he's going to start.
yeah, Mustafa's
So
good.
that I see,
Yeah,
I don't know. Well, they got like 4 picks in the first 100, I think.
yeah. I hope they
Ugh.
draft some linemen, at least one or
Just
two in the
all
first.
linemen.
Yeah, just yeah.
Okay, that should be it finally. Fuck. My God.
Yo, is
How,
anything
how
else?
dare they fucking make me work? They had all day to call me. What are they doing now?
Yeah. We played Rob's Minute while you were gone.
Oh, did you?
It went by
Perfect
quick.
time. Perfect time. So here is I don't think I was jumping up and down about the Cavalier Thoughts one, really. And because I don't even have a note of which one was better. So let's see here. Say yo.
Yeah.
There you go.
Mic check, yo, I'm stomping through the square circle. Opinion sharper than a barber, straight razor purple. Tape decks, rewind to the days of Hulkamania. Now it's podcast screaming, no room for that zaniness. My cavalier thoughts, unfiltered raw. Breaking tables like the Dudleys with no second R. Dropping elbows on the news, call it savage flair. No fake kayfabe, we just keep it unfair. Late night tapings running long like Raw's reels. Critique, suplex, and topics tell me how it feels. No rope whisper, crack the mic with aggression. Paul Heyman with the words, immaculate precision. My cavalier thoughts, unfiltered raw. Breaking tables like the Dudleys with no second R. Dropping elbows on the news, call it savage flair. No fake kayfabe, we just keep it unfair.
All right, so there's that one. It's unreal that I don't even tell it much, and it's bringing up Paul Heyman and fucking Hogan.
Yeah,
I'm
the
like,
Dudleys.
I was like, oh, I give thoughts on fucking news and wrestling.
Mm-hmm.
That's it. Like, that's it. Here's the other version of it.
Yeah,
Tell me which one's better.
Yo.
Yo,
yeah.
Oh, this is, yeah.
Mic
Oh,
check,
and
yo,
yo.
I'm stomping through the square circle. Opinion sharper than a barber, straight razor purple.
First
Tape
one.
decks, rewind to the days of Hulkamania. Now it's part Josh screaming, no room
Yeah.
for that zaniness.
More
My
music in the
cavalier
first one.
thoughts, unfiltered raw. Breaking tables like the Dudleys with no second R. Dropping
Sharper
elbows
than a
on the
razor
news,
blade
call it
purple?
savage.
I don't know. Maybe your blood's purple
Yes,
when it comes
so-
out. I don't know what that
And
is.
the lyrics,
Hulkamania
I
and
noticed they're a
zaniness.
little off, but
Yeah,
All
I think the
right. I mean-
Hulkamania rhymes with zaniness.
I mean, if that's the worst we could say about something that's fake that had made a whole fucking
know.
music, all right, it's fine.
I like the second one. I like the little piano in the second one. It
do?
hits harder, but it's very bare bones.
Yeah, it was almost like at the points you don't know there's music. You go, okay. So this was this is the song we actually use for the wrestling show. I was like, wow, that's there.
Yeah,
And this one I like because it sounds like the Cena, so you think you're untouchable.
Yeah.
yo, Kevin Fausty, 2 mics, no referee. Tag teaming fools, drop truth like pedigree. AEW, calling spots looking clunky. Botch flips, they moving slow, feeling kinda chunky.
WWE scripts reading like a kiddie show.
Cena's back again.
We already know Vince got him walking tight ropes, dancing for a nickel. Meanwhile, Tony Khan's roster pops like a pimple. Wrestling is throwing shade from the top rope. Drop bars harder than a suplex, no hope. Clowns.
All right, so there's that one. That's what we use, and here's the other music version of it.
The Psycho theme song little riff.
Oh, see, I was just thinking it sounded like the Cena.
Oh yeah.
Yo, Kevin Fausty, 2 mics, no referee.
Yeah.
Tag teaming fools, drop truth like pedigree.
So the original one, we was playing for Faust earlier on the other show. It was a little too light, right, Faust? You said it was a little too happy, but it had a fucking hook in it though, where I was like, it gets you fucking singing the hook from it, but it was a little too light, a little too smiling.
Step into the ring with Kevin Fausty. Oh, snap. Dropping jokes sharper than a suplex slap. WWE AD, they don't get no slack. These dudes roast wrestlers like ribs on the rack. Wrestling is podcast. Yeah, they got that zing. Cav, Manning, Fausty, let the laughter swing. When the bell goes ding, they ain't holding no bling. Just jabs at the ring. Comedy Kingpin thing. Chopping promos like the Rock.
Here's the other
Step
version of
into
it.
the ring with Kevin Fausty.
Oh,
Oh, snap.
Faust getting down.
Dropping jokes sharper than a suplex slap.
I'm like a suplex snap.
WWE, they don't get no slack. These dudes roast wrestlers like ribs on the rack. Wrestling is podcast. Yeah, they got that zing. Catman and Fausty.
It's a fucking wild time in our lives. Fucking-
That was bad.
is that the Vanilla Ice version?
I
or
know.
what?
That's why I was like, and I was more bothered by the fucking because they tried. I wrote AEW and WWE. It knew WWE, but it tried to say the words AEW instead of say AEW.
Yeah.
It tried to say "ow" or something, you know. And I was like, shit. So I wrote them all out, and then it changed it to say AEW when I wrote the whole fucking thing out. I go, how do it know? How do it
We're
know?
here to roast wrestlers like ribs on the rack.
On ribs on the rack. Do. Yeah, I prefer the second one.
When
better.
the bell goes ding.
When the bell goes ding. All right, you know what? We
come
create
with
one.
the zing.
We create one right now. What do we want to do?
Oh.
You tell me. What do we want to do? What we want to do 90s rap again? What do we want to do it? How do we want to do
Let's
it?
mix it up.
You wanna
We've
do,
been doing that. Unless you change it to like gangster rap, will it do like a
Ooh.
more hard beat if you put that in?
I've never tried. I mean, we want to make, you know what? We want to make a cold brew one?
All
do
You
right.
Cold
tell
brew
me,
one,
you
yeah.
tell me, Greg, what do you want? We make cold
Oh,
brew for
shit.
you.
Wu-Tang style.
Okay. Woo.
Style
Is that
of
two where you
Wu-Tang
dash
Clan.
it, right?
Yeah, this
W-U dash tang?
right.
Oh,
Yep.
Tang style. Okay. Cold Brew Podcast. Theme for
Right.
Cold Brew Podcast. Theme.
Mm-hmm.
Wu-Tang style. Theme for
Bell goes ding.
cold. And I'll spell it correctly, though. So they wouldn't know what the fuck I was talking about.
Uh-oh. They're
Cold
gonna start talking
brew.
about coffee.
Podcast.
Oh, I know. Make sure
Do
it's
we
about
say-
beer.
Oh, God. Do we say hosted by you and your
Yeah.
brother? Like, do that? Okay. Hosted by. What do we say? Do I say your real name? How do you do it?
Yeah.
What do you want?
Yeah, just Greg. Yeah, I just go by my name.
Hosted. Okay, just Greg, though.
Yeah.
Greg and Drinking Buddy?
No, he's a sorcerer
Sorcerer.
chromatic.
Oh, help me. Okay.
I know, right?
By Greg and co-host, because I'm like, with that name, I don't know if it would know it was a fucking person. How do you fucking
Right.
even spell it?
SORCER.
SOR.
Sorcerer. Yeah, sorcerer.
There it is. It shows up. Sorcerer. And then chromatic.
Yeah, CHRO.
Cro-Magnon?
Yeah, CHROMATIC.
Yeah, chromatic. Sorcerer chromatic. Oof,
And
that's
then you
gonna. I
got-
watch that be the thing that fucks this up.
I know, right? Then you got to put beer. You got craft beer.
Okay.
Craft beer.
Show about craft
Craft
beer. I wonder if it'll say, "Oh, we don't know if you're of age." Okay. And,
What else?
and beer news.
Yeah, beer news.
Mhm.
Oh, drunk. Yeah. It's,
Drunken shenanigans?
drunken shenanigans. You got to throw that in there.
Okay.
Let's see him writing some with shenanigans.
Drunken. So you spell shenanigans for me now.
SHEN.
Shenanigans.
Yeah.
There it comes up. It came up after I just started
Okay.
getting a little bit.
Conspiracy.
I was like, here was a movie that had
C-O-N.
shenanigans in it. I know that. We saw it. All right. So that's good enough then, right? Okay.
Yeah, sure. Why not?
Or
Let's
wait, I
see.
mean, there's something else. I don't know until it'll tell me, sorry, you can't go anymore.
Oh, I
It's
was gonna
getting close.
say, you could write like the ingredients: barley, hops, and yeast. See if they throw that in there.
Okay. It would probably fucking already know that because it's beer. Oops.
When the bell goes ding.
Hops. Is it 2 P's or 1?
One.
One.
Hops and yeast. Okay. All right. Shall we?
Right.
All right.
Create. Your groove is on its way. It takes a minute.
Tasty groove.
Strumming up something special, it tells me.
Some hot licks.
Crafting your next hit.
Craft. Mhm.
Your
Oh,
beats
yeah, I like it.
are brewing, it told me.
Oh! There's trouble
Your
brewing.
creative genius is loading,
Hey now.
bringing your musical vision to life. Song is ready. Ding.
Damn.
Yeah, easy bake oven right here for everybody. All right, I present everybody with the world premiere of
I just heard the greatest song.
this is called, oh my God, Cold Brew Shaolin.
Oh, okay.
Here we
I
go.
like it.
Here's version 1.
Yo.
Listen up, y'all. It's Greg in the Mage. Sorcerer chromatic about to rock the stage. Cold brew vibes from the barley and yeast. This ain't just a podcast, it's a feast. Barley hops in the Wu-Tang zone. Craft beer wisdom like a drunken throne. Liquid gold sparkling in the glass. Breaking beer news while we're kicking sass. From pale ales to stouts, we dissect it raw. Calling beer styles like a Shaolin law. Drunken shenanigans under bar lights. Sipping on a brew while we're spitting insights. Cold brews flow as the stories ignite. A podcast brew until the morning light. Chromatic spells weaving tales untold. Greg holds the mic while the pints unfold. Warriors the hops unafraid to roam.
Pints unfold.
Craft beer's our temple, this mic's our home. From hazy IPAs to lagers so tight. Our beer discussions bring
lager.
flavor to life. Barley hops in the Wu-Tang zone. Craft beer wisdom like a drunken throne. Liquid gold sparkling in the glass. Breaking beer news while we're kicking sass.
Yeah, I don't remember Wu-Tang ever singing.
There's some good lines in there. But it's a bad one.
Well, let's hear the other beat then.
All right.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
I think I like this beat already better.
Yeah.
Listen up, y'all, it's Greg and the Mage. Sorcerer chromatic about to rock the stage. Cold brew vibes from the barley and yeast. This ain't just a podcast, it's a feast. Barley hops in the Wu-Tang zone. Craft beer wisdom like a drunken throne. Liquid gold sparkling in the glass. Breaking beer news while we're kicking sass. From pale ales to stouts, we dissect it raw.
Calling beer styles like a Shaolin law. Drunken shenanigans under bar lights. Sipping on a brew while we're spitting insights. Cold brews flow as the stories ignite. A podcast brew until the morning light. Chromatic spells weaving tales untold. Greg holds the mic while the pints unfold. We're warriors of the hops, unafraid to roam. Craft beer's our temple, this mic's our home. From hazy IPAs to lagers so tight. Our beer discussions bring flavor to life. Molly hops in the Wu-Tang zone.
Yeah.
Craft beer wisdom like a drunken throne. Liquid gold sparkling in the glass. Breaking beer news while we're kicking sass.
I like the second one better.
Yeah, I'm not crazy about the singing, but it was
Yeah.
pretty good.
No, that's the part I don't like. There's some good lines in there.
Okay. Well, we could do something else too. What do we want to do? We'll do one more and then we'll get into some other stuff. So, who do we want to fucking? You want one about the 49ers? What do you want? The Giants, 49ers? What do we got? What do you got?
Oh, we already have two 49er ones.
Well, this is probably better. Fuck.
We should do like a heavy metal song.
Oh boy.
Oh,
We
yeah.
could do, all right. Do we want to do a heavy metal for the fucking this fucking podcast?
All
Heavy
right.
metal
All right,
version.
yeah.
Heavy
Let's do that.
metal
Or new
style. You know what?
New metal
How
would
about
be more appropriate.
glam rock? We get a Daryl Hall and Oates.
But yeah, well, yacht rock.
God, you can do it all. Fuck, man. Heavy metal style Lingus Mafia podcast. Should I do the same as we do it, like host and all that kind of thing, right?
You know,
Yeah.
every year since, I mean, we had a Greg make one once, but now we can have a Miss Lingus pageant song.
Oh, well, let's do this right now then. Fuck it. We go to Miss Lingus pageant. Okay. All right. Pageant style. Pageant. Oops. Okay. Pageant style.
Magic's in the
Pageant style song. Okay. All right, what do we want to write about it though?
Hottest woman in wrestling.
Okay. About hottest woman in wrestling
How about like you could name like some of the past winners?
for 2025, I would say for
Okay,
Mhm.
yeah.
2025. The thing is, it will grab
Yeah.
people
I see.
anyway.
Certain
So yeah, voters from the Lingus Mafia. Voters are fans from the Lingus Mafia podcast. Fans of
There you go.
the Lingus. Okay, pageant style song about the hottest woman in wrestling for 2025. Voters are fans of the Lingus Mafia podcast.
All right.
Should you
That's
put
good. No, that's the one.
WW and AEW in there or no?
No, I just said, oh, should I?
what I'm saying,
Okay,
should you?
contestants.
NXT too, right?
Yes, are from. I get worried. You write NXT, try to say the damn fucking word.
Next.
Yeah, I'm like fuck. I'll say WWE and All Elite Wrestling. Wrestling.
If you
Okay.
put like, what if you put like periods in between the letters though, like N period X.
You know what?
period,
You're
period.
probably right about that.
I don't know if that would help.
Well, we'll give it a shot. I'll do that on WWE too, but it seems to know that because it's a big company, I guess. WWE. All Elite Wrestling and Okay, is that all we're doing?
That's enough.
Okay, let's see what it says. Your groove is on its way. I wonder if it'll be brewing as well. Strumming up something special. I think it says the same damn thing. Crafting your next hit. Your beats are brewing. You see. I thought it was very special when Greg's beats were brewing.
I know.
I was thrilled by that.
The form letter.
So look at this. The form letter. All right, song's ready. This is called Queens of the Mat. Okay. Here we go. First one. There she is.
Golden lights glow on the grandest stage. A fiery beauty set to steal the age. From the ropes to the runway, fierce they stand. Diamonds in the ring, ruling the land. Oh, it's the queens of the mat tonight, shining so bright under neon lights. Fans on their feet, it's a sight divine. Who's the hottest, baby? Cast your line.
It didn't say Miss Lingus, though. That bothers me.
You forgot to put that in there.
Well, no, we did. I said
Oh, you did?
Miss
Okay.
Lingus 2025.
Good line.
And from WWE to the AEW scene,
See if it messages NXT.
NXT's rising stars living the dream.
Hey.
WWE sounded weird, though.
They've got grit, power, and style combined. Perfection in the spotlight, redefined. Oh, it's the queens of the mat tonight, shining so bright under neon lights.
I don't know. It's not objectifying enough.
Yeah, I was going to say, should we have written, like, that the fans want to fuck? You know?
No tiaras, just boots and a fiery glare. They don't walk the runway, they own it with flair. Cheered by the Lingus crew, they rise, leaving all the rest hypnotized.
Let's hear the other version of it. The other music.
So every time it gives you two versions.
It just gives me two, but it's the same lyrics, but two musics. The other one had more pageantry, I think.
Golden lights glow on the grandest stage. A fiery beauty set to steal the age. From the ropes to the runway, fierce they stand. Diamonds in the ring, ruling the land. Oh, it's the queens of the mat tonight, shining so bright under neon lights. Fans on their feet, it's a sight divine. Who's the hottest, baby? Cast your line.
Okay. I'm telling you, man, we're gonna get taken over by fucking what was the Terminator, Starlink or whatever the fuck that was.
Oh, Skynet.
Exactly.
Skynet.
Jesus Christ. Well, let me see through my notes what to talk about this week. What to talk about? We played golf, Fausty.
We have like so much other old stuff to go over. Like we never talked about Joker 2. You like months ago. You told. Look at my notes. I wrote the notes down.
All right. We didn't talk about Joker.
January 27th.
All right, Joker. Here it is. It's horrible. How about?
Oh,
what did you?
Where's my notes for that?
What did you? Is that what your notes?
I
was so disappointed by that goddamn Joker.
Joker 2. My notes. Oh, February.
We'll have like
3rd.
2 movie reviews because we'll do this Joker thing right now and then go into The Fly. So we got The Fly this week. But what did you think of? I mean, it had so much potential to do something
The best part of the movie was the opening scene, the Looney Tunes cartoon.
Oh, fuck. I knew I was in
Then
trouble
it
at
went
that
downhill.
point. I knew I was in trouble when I opened. I was like, oh, no. I was, because Joker one was so good. I was fucking
Mhm.
angry when the fucking this one came up.
Did
Like,
he like
I was
purposely
fucking
make
mad.
it to piss people
I
off?
think
Because
he
the first one
did.
was so good, and I don't think he wanted to do
He
a second
said
one, but
that.
it made so much money. He's like,
He had
Fuck it.
said that. He said, I don't want to do another one. And then he said, I'm there won't be a spin-off. And like that's why, spoiler, pause. He fucking kills him. Where it's like, he's
Greg,
what
do you
the
hear that
fuck
bad
is
connection
this?
too, or is it just me?
Yeah, I hear it.
Oh, on my side's bad connection?
It pops in and out.
Well, I heard a zap on my side,
Mhm.
but then it kept fucking going. So let me leave the
Okay.
room and I'll come right back.
All right.
All right. I will leave here. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, you're only with me now because we will go back to this stream and see if it's just as shitty or not. Here we go. Popping back
He
on.
was trolling like everyone, like especially with this fan, like the way he,
How's my connection? Okay.
yeah,
So far.
Okay.
the way Arthur was like talking to like his people, the way people were assessing over him in the Joker 2, it was kind of like he was making fun of all of us for obsessing over it so much.
I was bothered like the day we heard it was a musical. We all said, "Uh-oh."
Mhm.
And I said, I have
Yeah.
learned to say, I will wait because I will still say immediately. However,
And
I go,
we did
okay.
wait because it was 27 minutes into the movie before we finally got a song. Not that I was waiting for one, but it took me a while to think, hey, wait a minute, isn't this a musical? Where's
And
where's
I
the
thought the
musical
same
number?
thing. I said, because my whole thought was, I said, I don't believe it. I refuse to believe that this was a musical. And I said, I really haven't heard much about this afterwards. And I said, I think people said this and it really wasn't, and waiting to see. And then I said, well, there are certain ways it could work into it where it wasn't shoved down your throat things. And very easily, like, you see that he's crazy, so he could be imagining something. But I was like, it was fucking on. It was on and more. And I'm like, I saw where he's in the fucking watching the TV with everybody and he's dancing around. And I go, that was like acceptable almost. And I said, that's fine because he's crazy. And then it was every fucking thing. And I'm like, I thought, okay, he's going to get out of fucking jail. When they blow it up, he's getting out. I'm like, what the fuck? I go, now the movie's going to start. It was never fucking start. Like, oh my God. And then he's like, fucking Lady Gaga. And I'm like, what the fuck is going on? Good.
It's just the fact that it was all like about just one trial. The movie was just about one day
Yeah.
of the trial, and that
I
was
didn't know this
it.
was a courtroom movie.
It was a courtroom movie.
Yeah, I was hoping for a few days, another few days in the life of not just one courtroom fucking scene. It's centered around. I know they did flashbacks or cutaways or whatever.
Yeah.
But for the most part, it was just about one day in court.
And my thought is, okay, how's he getting out? Because it's the Joker and it's always with him and Batman. So he's not going to be in the jail. He's got to be out of jail. And I'm like, fuck. Like, this is like you said, it's one shot and then he's fucking dead. So I'm like, so the fucking Joker didn't even see
Nah.
Batman ever.
So I'm trying to find it because a couple months ago when I watched this, I saw the quote, but now I can't find it. Where Todd Phillips says, well, the movie's not called The Joker. It's just Joker, as to say, this isn't the actual Joker.
Oh, fuck. Who they fucking
Because
lied
at
to?
the end, like you were starting
Yeah.
to say, spoiler alert, you have a maniacal fan or whatever kills him and then carves a smile into his face. And you could maybe read into it that
That's the Joker.
that Arthur inspires the actual person who becomes the Joker, which is still a little.
Although they say in comic books, the guy's Joker's name is Arthur. It's that guy. Like, all right, he inspired more fucking maniacs and
Someone took his name.
fuck. That had to do with Bruce Wayne and everybody. I'm like, okay, fuck. Yeah, I'm like, so if they went by this actual movie, he never even fucking The only time we
No,
saw
yeah,
Batman was
because
as a kid.
Batman was young too.
Yep.
When we saw
Yeah.
in the first movie.
Because I know it was supposed to be Joker was way older than fucking Batman was. Or
Right.
something, supposedly. Unless they were surfing, they were about the same age. I know that. I know that. I know after Svengoolie, Batman comes on and I watch and I sit there.
Oh, that Batman.
That Batman, yeah,
I
the
was thinking
surfing Batman.
I was thinking the animated Batman. Maybe there was a one I missed.
You remember that though, right? They went surfing, him and Joker. And they're like, oh look, he's gonna do a fucking trick out there, and they were getting points and award in full outfits, full suit.
Yeah, full outfits. Yeah,
And then-
not even wet.
Yeah. Well, no, it was wet. They fucking had it wet. I remember because he had bathing suit shorts over the whole entire outfit, a whole suit. And he put on shorts, and then he sprayed the fucking shark repellent. Batman did, so they got points.
Oh, that's right. I
for
remember
that.
the shark repellent.
Yes. Just a quick one. He went like this, and they fucking ran away. The other, I'm telling you, Frost, we got to do a Batman show. Just those things. So yeah, overall, I gave this 0 fucking smiles.
Yeah, it's very
0.
disappointing.
Yes, I'm like,
I give it a 1.
oh, I couldn't even do
did
that.
find some redeeming qualities.
I was trying, and I was getting angry watching it because it was the other one was so fucking good. It's like,
Right.
this is a fucking joke. It's just a fucking joke. So, all right, let's get into The Fly because that was the movie of the week. I'm just gonna put this whole show out anyway, so who cares?
No, I was gonna say, where's the Patreon break?
Yeah, no. I didn't put this whole fucking thing out. Easy enough. There was a lot of fun stuff that bled into the 30 minutes anyway. So The Fly was my pick this week, and I giggle because I tell the Duchess, let's watch The Fly. And she goes, go fuck yourself with The Fly. I don't want to see The Fly. I don't want anything to do with The Fly. And so I put on The Fly. And she linger around, and I look out the corner of her eye. She looks at it, and she sees it a little bit. And maybe I stick around for a little bit. She sees a scene or two and sits down. And then I say, I got to walk the dog. And I said, I'm going to pause this. And she says, you've already seen it. Don't pause it. She's busy with the movie now. I said, no, you're waiting.
Can't wait.
I need to make
gotta
notes.
take a
I need
note,
to
yeah.
watch The Fly. So it's weird because I haven't seen it in ages, right?
Same.
So I remember it. I don't remember the very, very beginning. And it threw me the fuck off when I see it because I'm like, it just like starts. There
Yeah.
is no, it was, let's go. I felt this movie was
There's
very
no
quick.
setting the scene.
No.
It's just we're into.
He's like in an
we're jumping in.
invention. Fucking Jeff Goldblum's at an invention fucking place. And Gina Davis is there. And she's like a fucking photographer or something. And I'm like, he's talking to her and he's saying you need to change the world with his invention. And I'm like, so who is he? Who is she? There is no explanation of anything,
Right.
which is a miracle then this movie gets good because right there you would almost be like, I'm in for a trouble. This is a mess. She drives him home, which she should have ran for her fucking life when she saw where he lived. It's an abandoned fucking warehouse factory. I'm gonna walk in there with this stranger, with broken windows outside, and I'm like, yeah, I'll go into this fucking cavern with you. He does this is the setup though. He's the passenger, and he goes, I don't feel good. I roll down a window. I get motion sickness from travel. Aha. And you go, that's why he tries to invent this. Because of motion sickness.
Oh yeah, so you can peer in one
Yeah,
spot.
just go. You don't have to fucking sit around.
Teleport.
I said, yeah, you go into this. I said, oh, I need this invention because I can't sit in the damn seat. He says he's never a fan of driving, so it makes sense that he invents his teleport. He asks her, give me something personal of yours. He give a leer, a fucking pervert. And she goes, here's my fucking nylon. She know what she's in for with this. Hey, what are you doing? This is what you are giving. She gives some hose to him. And he puts it in a teleporter. And he asks, he goes, now watch this. And boom. And so Gina is now secretly recording this, the talking of it. And so she sees her nylon, goes to the other side. It's like, oh, what kind of magic is bullshit? It's yours. Look, it's your thing. It's not here. Blah, blah, blah. So she goes to tell like her editor, who apparently is an ex-boyfriend. And right away we get into the whole thing like with Ghostbusters. Nobody believes anybody ever, and it's, oh, he's a magician. You're a fucking idiot to believe such a thing. What are you, a fool? And she's like, no. So Jeff Goldblum shows up at her work all of a sudden like a fucking weirdo. Shows up at her work and goes to take her for a burger. And says, the thing is, his machine only works on non-living things. So she goes home, and the editor is in her fucking shower.
Oh, that's right.
Like, what the fuck? So it's a former boyfriend, and she goes, what the fuck is this shit? And it's funny because he's like, oh, what's the problem? He's just showering in her fucking house. And she's like,
just cleaning
fuck
my balls.
out of here.
No, what do you need?
Pardon me, I make my balls nice for your meal tonight.
That's when we find out they used to live together, and he still has a key.
Yeah, former boyfriend. Back at Jeff's place with Gina, she videotapes an experiment where they put a baboon in the pod, and it gets turned inside out. Now, I remember as a kid, I think, like, my mother had the movie on, and she watched the movie, and it was like, cover your eyes during this part, because you knew it was coming, and I was like, I don't think I remember seeing it. So I was watching this to go, oh, I remember something fucking bad goes on here. And the monkey paws the fucking blood stump,
Yeah, I remember seeing it. I didn't see it till high school, and I thought they actually showed the monkey, but
They
I guess
did.
I misremembered it.
They do show
I
the
mean,
monkey. They open it.
Like when he appeared and all fucking when they opened it, they showed it, but I just thought it like exploded or something.
Oh,
I just remembered it wrong.
so yeah, the monkey paw, they open it and you see it shaking, and it's like inside out inside the fucking thing. I'm like, boy, you don't care. So he does an experiment. He says he had an idea. He goes, he cuts a steak in half, and he puts the steak in the machine, and then fries up another steak. And he has her do a taste test. And she says, one feels like it's synthetic. One feels like it's fake. So he says, the machine, see, this is where it's the good writing, too. You go, okay, that makes sense. He says, the machine's putting things back together the way it thinks it was put together. It's using its AI. See, it doesn't know it can't make up music for us, though. He's ahead of his time, I'll tell you that.
He could teleport, but it can't fucking...
Can't figure that out. They're just this fucking close. I can mail my mail that way. The letters will all be backwards, though, in the mail. That's the problem. But I can't do that. I can ship things. Fuck UPS. I'm owning the fucking world. The world is mine, Chico. I'm owning the post office at this fucking point. I'm charging a lot. But it gets there instantly. So he says it's putting together backwards. So that ex-boyfriend is sitting outside of Jeff Goldblum's house. And when she leaves the following morning, he's sitting in his car like a fucking whack job and follows her to yell at her for fucking Jeff Goldblum. And she's like, fuck off. We're not together. Fuck you have to do with anything.
They were fucking in real life, by the way.
Oh, is that right?
Goldblum
Really?
and
Oh,
David.
Goldblum. I thought the other guy.
No. Yeah, apparently Gina Davis wasn't the first choice, but I guess since they were fucking,
I was gonna say
that's
she got
kinda
the
why they
part
got
from-
the gig.
Imagine
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
Who was the first choice?
Better chemistry. Fuck.
Who would have been the comp? Like maybe Michelle Pfeiffer, maybe.
You know what's funny is I just watched Scarface the other night, watching Michelle Pfeiffer too.
I was just thinking, actresses around
Yeah.
the same time.
Around that time, she would have been good for it too. Jeff could have added something to his resume too. Say, well, why not? Okay.
Oh, it says the opposed Gina Davis's casting due to her being Goldblum's real life girlfriend. Wanted, I guess they never even looked at other actresses.
Oh,
They wanted to, but they didn't. And as far as Goldblum,
I think Gina
they
Davis
were
is
also
good
looking
looking.
at Pierce Brosnan, John Malkovich, John Lithgow, Michael Keaton, Richard Dreyfuss.
There's a couple in there that are pretty good. The fucking Lithgow could be crazy. I can see that craziness there. Go ahead, Greg.
I was gonna ask. I don't know if this is the right time to bring it up, but is Gina Davis really hot?
I was thinking to say, that's why I said, there's certain movies like that Long Kiss Goodnight. I think she's very attractive in,
Yeah.
but her hair is very different. Like she's got that bleach blonde hair and it's like slicked back. And with the dark eye makeup, it looks like a complete different person.
Don't look at her name.
Oh, Faust.
Oh,
Does she
wow.
look like the end of League of Their Own The old lady who shows up at the fucking.
She's all right in that one.
I love A League of Their Own. I'm telling you, that's the best baseball movie. Maybe the second to Major League. I love Major League, but that fucking League of Their Own. I don't think there's a better second movie than, even over The Natural. I think it's better. Okay, so Jeff tries the other baboon. I'm like, he goes, "Oh, sorry about your brother," and shoves this monkey in the fucking thing. I go, God, Jesus. And so you expect something, but the monkey comes out alive. And he's like, "Oh shit, all right." So now Jeff is upset about about the ex-boyfriend. So he drinks, and he's all angry because the ex is around her and busy with her. So she didn't come over that night, and he had like a fight with her. So he's drinking. He goes, fuck this noise. I'm going in the pod. And there happens to be a fly flying around. You see it earlier flying around during the thing. I go, don't do it, Jeff. Don't do it.
Here I come.
Don't you
When
know
see it
it's
flying around, I was like, "Whoop."
Don't you know? Now, does the fly land on the outside on the fucking glass, or is it in the pod with him? I've always
It's
thought it
inside.
was on the fucking piece outside, but I thought I saw it inside flying
Yeah, it has to be on the inside.
because he says
Yeah.
it
That's how the
mold together,
computer
gets them together.
saw it.
I go, how come it doesn't turn into a human? It turned into a fly. It should turn into. There's a fly laying around turning into Jeff. He tries to stick to a wall. It falls right off. Because what the fuck is going on here? The goddamn fly is in this fucking pod. So Gina comes back to tells her that, he gonna start out for the Olympic trials because he's doing flips around the fucking house.
No shit.
I go, I feel fucking fantastic here. He does the double pole bars, and I go,
I
look
was
at
waiting
this.
for the dismount in front of
How about you? Anytime you see those poles, do you figure I could do this? Every time.
Yeah, no
Can't be that hard.
You know what I see that I really think I could do every time, and I'm delusional, I'm sure, but I really feel I would love to try it because I feel I could do it. I feel I could do that goddamn pommel horse. I feel I could do it. You swing through it, you're just balancing on your hand, you whip around your legs.
Shit. At our age, we'll fucking.
Meanwhile, it
we'll
hurts to
squish our
fucking
balls.
it hurts to bend over to tie my shoes, and I'm gonna hold my legs up in the air like this. I go, my belly gets in the way of tying my shoes, but I'm gonna keep my feet in a V shape in the air. Make a song about that. Cav's gonna do the pummel horse. I'm gonna write that song. Let me write that
Wrote a
down.
song about it.
Yeah.
Like, hit me again.
You got to end it with perfect dismount.
Cav does the pummel horse. Okay, I'm gonna have that for you guys next week. in 90s rap, yo, Cav does the pummel horse. Gangster rap. All right. Let's see here. All right. They go to Chinatown and get a necklace and a cappuccino. And he takes a lot of sugar, you realize, because you go, you catch more flies with fucking honey than vinegar. Meanwhile, it's completely backwards to me. Flies like smell of shit. Why wouldn't you?
Oh, yeah.
They don't want a sweet. They like shit.
They like both.
I never saw a fly on anything nice. They're always rooted in shit and vinegar and all that. I go, on honey? Get out of here, you. Now they fuck for hours, and he has acne. And back knee as well.
And she's worn out, and he's like, "No, let's keep going."
And I go, do flies fuck a long time?
I know.
This
That's
is
what I was
new to
wondering.
me. The fly fuss.
They're real virile.
You know what? I think here's what our new bit is. Are you ready for this? And remember it because I'll forget. I have the memory of a fly, I think. Every movie of the week, we follow it. After the movie is done, I have an AI song about the movie.
Oh,
Okay.
Because this will know. I will just say whatever version about the Fly movie from 1986, whatever it was.
Yeah.
And it will know Jeff Goldblum. It will know all of them.
Should, yeah.
I'm going to type this right now. We're going to have one for the end of the show. We'll do it after this is done. We'll play it out. Okay, let's see. So he tells her to get in the pod. He goes, "Oh, you like it? It's nice. Get in this fucking pod here."
Because he thinks that when he was rebuilt, but when they
it made
the
him a
computer
fucking
remade
strong.
him, he's clean, right?
He
And
cleaned
it's-
him out, and he goes, "All right, you fucking lame." I go find some. I go,
Yeah.
flies are mean too, Faust. Flies are mean.
Lame.
You know what, Faust? It would make sense to me if he was an asshole. If in this pod was a horsefly. Those are assholes.
Yes.
I understand if Jeff Goldblum becomes an asshole from a horsefly. So he goes into a bar. I remember this from the fucking videotape. And there's people arm wrestling. And he's sitting there with his greasy face with zits. And he sees a hoe at the fucking bar. And he starts to talk to her. And so, hey, get your own fucking lady, this and that. And he goes, $100. Anybody who wants, I'll fucking arm wrestle you. I said, when a fly's strong too? An ant, I understand. 3 times your weight,
Yes.
whatever the hell that is, right? I'm like, fucking a fly. I peel its wings right off us. It doesn't put up a fight. And they go, okay, that's fine. They go, how much you want? He goes, no, I take the woman. I take the money and the girl. I go home.
And your girl.
I take this wench with me. What do you think about that? And so he goes and he starts to arm wrestle and he fight. And then the fucking arm snaps in half,
Oh,
foul
yeah.
as shit. And he's
Brutal.
screaming. And he goes, all right, we
Bone
go.
sticking out.
We leave now. No use to you. Here's my cock. Let's go.
Good luck with your arm. I'm out of here.
I'll see you around as he's fucking sideways. So takes this whore home and tries to make her get into the pod. And she goes, I don't want to do it. He goes, no, it's fine. You'll like it. I go, it's like he's introducing
lame.
anal. No. It'll be fine. It's fine. Just try. Just try it. Try. Just the pod. Try. He throws her in, or he throws her out, because he goes in the bathroom afterwards. Because Gina Davis comes in, make him stop. And he's like, you fucking hall monitor. You fucking buzzkill.
Cockblock.
He's like, you're fucking flatliner, man. Fuck, man, buzzkiller over here. So he goes into the fucking bathroom and he starts to tear off his fingernails now. He's like, fucking Christ with these fingers. He goes, what the fuck? And they're juicy coming out. And now he put on a nice workman's glove and he's typing on the computer because his fucking fingers are falling off. 4 weeks pass. And now Jeff calls Gina to come on over. He goes, he texts her, WYD. You up?
You up?
He's pretty fucked up now with canes and shit, with a double walking. I go, all of a sudden the flies can't walk around? Okay. The fly, I think they're quick. He's very good mannerisms as the fly with a wiggling around like the flies do. He should have been rubbing his fucking hands together and doing all that, right? He tells her what happened, and then he pukes on his food, and then his ear falls off, and he goes, "Help! Help me!" She hugs him, which I go, I don't know why you're out of your fucking
don't
mind.
touch that
You don't know
nasty.
contagious or what the fuck is going on. This could be a bacterial fucking masterpiece. The ex-boyfriend she talked to, he goes, what are you, fucking nuts? And he says what I say. You can be contagious. No shit. So he says, but if you're going to go there, why don't you videotape this? He goes, what are you, crazy? Here, take this camcorder with you. So she goes back, and now he's fucking walking around the ceiling and the walls. Now, what I never understood from watching this from the first time, and I made sure to watch it again on this next. I said, I remember this scene, and it drove me crazy. Where he goes, take a look at this. And he lifts his, and I'm thinking, I was always told, he's has wings. I don't see a goddamn anything on his back. What is he showing? Where he goes, check this out, and he's up on the ceiling. And he lifts his shirt. And you would think it's supposed to be like wings that are these.
Right.
There's nothing there. I don't know what the fuck is going on here. So anybody notice this by chance at all?
I saw
noticed
that. I didn't notice anything.
Yeah. Okay, so he shows a video. The video shows how he eats by puking, and he's like, "Oh, I'm going to give a lesson. You're going to teach." She shows the ex the video, and she tells him, "I'm pregnant, by the way." And then next we see she's going to get an abortion, but she's having a baby maggot, which I giggled because I knew it was a dream, but the Duchess didn't. So I sit there with a side eye watching her for the reaction. I go, oh, we're going to
Yeah,
see
I
what
didn't know
happens
either.
here. Yeah, I know. You go, what the fuck? What the fuck?
It's a fucking nightmare.
It's a big worm. It's worming around and shit. I'm like, oh, fuck. He's trying to figure out how to go back and have someone in the pod with him. So she goes, she goes to see him, and his teeth are now falling out. And he tells her, I got to go. He's an insect, and he will hurt her. You got to leave. She was there to say she was pregnant, but couldn't tell him. So she leaves with the ex, saying, let's go to that fucking clinic after all. We saw this fucking guy's face. Jeff was watching them talk from the rafters. He watches this. He goes, this motherfucker over here. I can't wait to puke on him. So now we're at the clinic. And he breaks through those big fucking cube glass that they used to have in the 80s.
Yeah,
in the
so you only
hallway,
see
in
that
your
in the
hallways,
80s.
right? Those fucking blobs.
The glass bricks.
Yes, glass bricks. There you go. He breaks through, kidnaps her, and jumps off the fucking building. And he goes, don't have an abortion. what could happen wrong here? What's the problem?
What the problem
You
is?
fuck, man. The ex goes to find them, goes to Jeff's house because he goes into the fucking room. And I love that the doctor's not like, what the fuck? My wall is blown out. Where'd she go? Never mind, doc. Her ex turned into a fly. Jumps out, goes with a shotgun looking for him. And the fly jumps him from behind, knocks him down, and fucking grabs his fucking fist and pukes on his fucking hand, which was traumatizing as a child. And it was Raiders of the Lost Ark. His hand fucking meltdown, right?
Yep.
And then he goes, let me go over to your fucking foot over here. And he pukes on the top of the foot, and the foot breaks in half too. And his eyes are rolling back in his head, fucking. And he goes, now I'm going to puke on your face. And she finally goes, enough with this. What are you doing? He takes her and he goes, okay, you help me be human then. I put you in a pod. I go into a pod. We become one. We fuse. He clapped his hands too fast. He went like this. Okay, we fuse. And he goes right to the front. She says no as he pushes and he throws. He goes to throw her in there, and she pushes his face, and his jaw falls off now and sticks to the floor. More parts of him are falling off as he throws her in the fucking pod and closes her in there, and he walks into his pod. Now, he goes in there as he's melting. The ex shoots the cable of her pod. Jeff starts now coming out. He goes, motherfucker, you. And he come out the pod. You see the little thing swirl. He comes right out of the fucking pod. And he gets halfway out. And he is zapped. And he shoots out to the fucking other side. It says, fusion complete. And then he flops the fuck out. This is the first time I was like, I recognized or realized he was fused with a broken pod. Because I go, what's he fused? Shouldn't you just be what the fuck you were then? A mess. You know, but he's fused with something that's fucking broken. She has a shotgun. She's going to shoot him, but she can't do it. And so, a very tender, loving moment, the fly picks it up with his fucking claw and puts it to his head with his eyes fucking wiggling and woggling. And he puts it to his head. And she says, I can't do it because I changed my mind. And then she fucking fires away. And boom, his head explodes. And that
What do you think about that?
was the end of the fly.
And then the credits roll.
And the credits roll. And I said, next week's movie, The Fly 2. That's it. What do you-
Superfly.
I was reading they're not a sequel, but somebody's developing a movie like in the same universe, I guess. I don't know.
Redo The Fly. I
All right.
thought of this as it
They
was
said-
going on. I go, they should redo The Fly. I mean, they redid this one from another one that was a real
50s,
ancient
yeah.
fucking, you know. Let's see. What year was this movie? I'm going to type this into our
I
thing.
think you're right. 86.
Is it 86 or 84? Might want to look it up
I thought
first.
86, and I think the original was like 55 or something.
Yeah, the
like
old
that,
one
right?
is like a helmet on the fucking head for the
The
fly.
57's a short story.
57.
So
oh,
what
okay.
is this? Is it 86
Uh,
first?
86. Yes.
Okay. Let's see. I'll do 90s rap again. 90s rap. Yo, The Fly rap song
You don't want to do 80s?
about no man.
Yeah,
I like it.
80s new wave.
God. Right.
80s hip hop.
Oh yeah, 80s rap.
Should I do 80s rap?
Yeah, why
All right,
not?
fuck it. Okay.
Run DMC style?
80s
Yeah,
rap style of
Cool
the
J.
movie The Fly from 1986. It's perfect because it is from the 80s, and you have the 80s. There it is. That's all I'm going to write.
Yeah.
Let's see how it goes. Okay. I think it's a great movie. It felt very quick, and I didn't feel it wasn't a chore with no. It was like it was entertaining. It moved. Faust, you've never even seen it, so I'd like your opinion on that too.
Oh, yeah. I liked it. Like I said, I remember it. So I remember like spending the night at a friend's house. I had a sleepover with a couple of friends, but we ended up playing like Nintendo all night or whatever. But I remember someone was like, "Oh, let's watch it," and it was on, but like we turned it off, so like I didn't like watch the whole movie.
Yeah.
But no, it was good. I remember I told my wife last week that's what we were watching. She asked, "What are we watching?" I said, The Fly, and she goes, "I'm not going to watch it with
That's
you." She goes,
funny.
I've
It's
seen
like-
it. It's gross. I don't want to see it. And so she was actually out in a boot when I watched it, and then as
gross.
she came home, it was the movie ended, and she's like, "I got home just in time."
Oh, I thought she was gonna go. Fuck, I wanted to watch. By the way, this song is called "Buzzin' Mutation." That's what it will be called.
all right.
Greg, your thoughts?
Oh, it's a great movie.
Yeah.
It's the first time I ever remember seeing Jeff Goldblum.
I
Um,
love Jeff Goldblum. I like it.
and yeah, Gina Davis. And then I just looked it up because it was bugging me. But the
Ah,
ex-boyfriend,
I see what
the
you did
editor,
there. It was bugging him. It was bugging him.
yeah, the
What was
What do
he
you
in?
call it?
The name sounds familiar.
Who?
he was in Don't Tell Mom the Babysitter's Dead.
Who's that? The
John,
boyfriend you
yeah.
talking about?
Yeah, the ex-boyfriend. It was Gus from Don't Tell Mom.
Gus. All right, let's
That's-
hear about Brenda
that creepy
Fly.
dude.
Let's
He's
see
in
if
The
they-
Fly too.
Oh yeah, I know The Fly too. I know The
Men
Fly
at
too, but
Work,
not
Don't
much
Tell
of it.
Mom, Babysitter's Dead, Curly Sue.
Yeah, I remember he had a cane and a hook fucking hand.
Day Without Mexico.
Because it was like, oh, we gotta have him in here. Fuck, he's got no hand and foot. All right, let's listen to the song called "Buzzin' Mutation."
Yo.
Did they say yo back then?
Stepped in the lab, circuits hum and whir. Science experiment about to cause a stir. Teleportation, I'm breaking the barrier. Buzz something in the pod, man, it's getting scarier. Fly in the mix, DNA collide. One wrong move, now I can't hide. Man's a monster, I'm breaking the mold. The Fly story eerie and bold. Eyes multifaceted, strength off the charts. Used to be human, now I'm falling apart. Sipping on sugar, got that insect thirst. I'm bugging out bad, from strange to the worst. Buzzing, I'm buzzing, can't slow the decay. Body mutating every single day. Mind stays sharp, but my flesh is torn. Once a man of science, now I'm reborn.
Doesn't sound very 80s.
No, it doesn't. Sing a song about the fly.
Veins pump acid. The vibes grotesque, spit hits the floor, turn steel to a mess. Trying to hold on, but I'm losing control. Man turned insect, science takes its toll. Fly in the mix, DNA collide. One wrong move, now I can't hide. Man to monster, I'm breaking the mold. The Fly story eerie and bold.
Pretty
Very
damn.
Halloweenish.
It's fucking, yeah, I like it. It made it creepy because it knows about the fly.
Yeah.
Let's see the other version. Oh, see, it says electronic 80s rap.
No,
let's see.
electronic 80s. Oh.
And you have a
Yeah.
fly on
Stepped in the lab, circuits hum and whir. Science experiment about to cause a stir. Teleportation, I'm breaking the barrier, but something in the pod, man, it's getting scarier. Fly in the mixed DNA collide. One wrong move,
Yeah,
now I
I'm out.
can't hide. Man, a monster, I'm breaking the mold. The fly story, eerie and bold.
What the hell is this?
The goddamn fly, baby.
Eyes multifaceted, strength off the charts. Used to be human, now I'm falling apart. Sipping on sugar, got that insect thirst. I'm bugging out bad, from strange to the worst. Buzzing, I'm buzzing, can't slow the.
Okay, that's. I should just write.
I'm gonna go
tell
with
one. How about the Zodiac Killer? Do that one next. All right. Who's next? Is it Fausti's next? Greg's next. Who next?
It's a newer movie. It's on Netflix. I haven't seen it, but I heard good things. Nice Guys. I think
Nice
Russell Crowe's in it.
Nice Guys. Netflix.
Yep.
Okay.
It just came out like a couple years ago, so.
Okay. We'll see what AI has to say. Another bad movie picked by Greg. I might have to
How
throw
do you
that in there
know?
depending. You go like, I mean, Greg picked the movie and it's horrible. Here, sing about it.
Again. It's horrible again.
Greg batting 180
That
on
song in
the God.
Yeah.
All right, that's it, kids. We're
I mean,
out of here.
assuming there's no Miss Lingus. I mean, if we're doing Miss Lingus, who knows if we have time for a movie review? Miss Lingus is gonna be extra long this year.
If it's a Miss Lingus show, I think it's we play by ear as we always fucking do. But
Yeah.
that's it, kids. Hope you enjoyed the show. Patreon.com/Lingus Mafia. It's where you get all these shows. You won't be getting our songs to the fly next time when we cut off our Patreon on you guys. So full show
It'll
for
be
you.
a song about nice guys.
Song about nice guys and how Greg is horrible at picking movies. That's going to be the next.
He's already writing the
I might
prompt.
just say, Greg, give me a song about how Greg is horrible at picking movies each week. And then I'll give a list of his movies, like the fucking Repo Man, whatever the fuck those were, and we'll put those on there. Oh my God. Fucking
Reality Bites.
St. Elmo's Fire, all this is on there. All right, kids, we are fucking out of here. Remember, kids, I could do AI and everything else because my dad is dead. And we'll see you next Tuesday.
Either Lingus or against us.
And together, we're assholes.
Best podcast in the world, the goddamn fly.
I am the best on this microphone. Nobody can touch me.
Yours truly.
I'm done. Show's over. Good day.
Fade to black.